town Florida or wherever he's at, and literally just been like, oh yeah, well, you know, and that would have been the exact same amount of work that was done in the Tennessee scene. But basically you have these people, they can melt steel, they can burn people's faces, they can do anything, they can just kind of like do whatever they want, and at one point it goes way over the top, and you're just like, damn, I'd love to see him do that when he fights Tony Stark, and he never does it, because you're just like, wow, thanks for, yeah, it was used for a quick joke. One quick joke. And when I heard about this movie, I'm like, asking my friends, I'm like, yo, did you like it? Did you like it? Did you like it? And everyone's just like, well, it was funny. Well, it was funny. Well, going into this movie, I already knew, I'm like, that's a bad sign. When all my friends are just saying, well, it was funny. So we have that issue right there. Not to mention that with that issue, it's all quickly just wrapped up in the end. They just goes, I found a cure. No, that's it. Were you asking more? Oh, sorry. My name's Hollywood, and I don't give you more. That would be work and shit. And we don't do that here. No. You're looking for who's the guy that does work? Oh yeah, nobody in Hollywood. That's what you're looking for. The only person that does work in Hollywood that I have to say is Daniel Day-Lewis, because he kicks ass. But for script writing and shit like this, you could have done so much more with character development right off the bat. Even the girl he slept with in the beginning, we don't have any background on her. They could have done like a little a side sequence with the crippled guy in the beginning of how he became evil. They didn't even need to show him again until he had to be revealed. So you have some mystery of who the fuck is really behind this beyond already knowing who's behind it in the story. You as the audience know who's behind it. I kid you not. Like, the first quarter of the movie, you know what's behind it. And the rest of the movie is everyone else trying to figure it out. That's not entertainment. That's not fun. You know what's going to happen. Even most of the scenes, I was just like, that's going down. Oh, nope, she's good. No, that guy over there, he's fine. Nope, bring him back. Yeah, there was like one little twist I didn't see coming. That was it in the entire movie, and it wasn't even important. It wasn't even important. It was a guy that everyone thought died that didn't die. They don't even show him alive again, though, so you don't even know if it's actually true. You're just, you know, mushing it all up in your head. Like, so he didn't die? What? Maybe? Hopefully the movie will explain. Oh, it doesn't. It's over. Fuck. Those are issues. Character development is huge. And then they just take the girl at the end who could have done more. Instead she just goes, do it or I'll blow everyone up. And then they just... No. It's over right then and there. Yeah. That's it. That's all you get. Did you want more? Luckily I paid the $5 matinee price because for $5 I didn't expect more. I kid you not. Because I just should have known. I just should have known. But like I said, like, I talked to another girl and she was just like, I liked it for the relationship values. Like I already explained, the relationship is just she doesn't like what he's doing, and that's it. That's it. That was the same plot as the second one. And she's crying, oh, he's not doing this, he's not doing that. But the fact that they linked it to Avengers, I might as well just hold a flag that says Avengers on it right now, and just, you know, that's what's going on through the whole movie. The advertising, though, I did expect it to be a lot worse. It's still just Audi doing a lot of the, you know, all of a sudden he's in an Audi all the time. Like, Audis, you know, the bad guys all drive Audis. The plane that the Air Force One is probably an Audi. I don't even know. Yeah, that was it. They had one show from CBS, Downton Abbey, advertised, basically. But, you know, it was kind of a little joke. But you see that shit in, like, bad Adam Sandler movies, too. It's not like there's anything special about that shit. It's just regurgitation, and there's a huge safety net. I'm not even kidding. There's a safety net so big that when it hits you at the end, you could have been like, wait a second, couldn't he have just done that from his house? But he kind of loses his house early on, so there you go. I guess he couldn't have. So that's his turmoil. That's the entire movie. That's his only trying aspect. I mean, even when he's investigating like the crime scene and shit, I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wonder how he's ever gonna figure it out. And he fucking does it the exact same way that I do, right in front of me. Because we already know. We know who the bad guy is already. There's no suspense. There's no secret. We know Tony Stark's gonna live. We know the corporal commander guy on his side is just gonna get in another suit and be like, I'm in a suit, finally! I've been waiting for days for this suit! And then he's just gonna do something with that, and he's like, I need your suit. And then he doesn't even do anything at the end with the suit. He gets it from The guy he saves, and then he just kind of you don't even see him. He doesn't even show up in the final scene. It's just like, yeah, I got a suit. Let me tell you, that's like a movie where a guy is like your cohort hero person, and he just goes and steals someone else's car at the end of the movie, and just goes, yeah, I got that guy's car. Remember that action scene? Yeah, I don't remember that shit. No, I don't even give a fuck yet. And that's it. Those are your payoffs. There's no risks taken with any of the character development. There's no risks taken with any of the plot lines. There's no risk taken with basically anything. Everyone else gets vaporized in front of his friend, but because it's Tony Stark's friend, he's got to make it. Yeah, they don't have anything about how many survivors or other people survived this explosion thing, and you're just kind of just like sitting there like, so this guy who was like 9 feet away is the only one who made it. You're telling me. That's how it goes. Oh, okay. And in the end, I was even convinced that the villain died, to be completely honest. I was more convinced when he was getting his ass kicked by Tony Stark that he was dead than when he actually died at the end. And there's like some continuity with like the earpiece, and Jarvis alone is continuity issues right then and there. Does he lose Where is Jarvis? Is it the house? Because the house goes away. So where is Jarvis based? Is it the robot suit? Because he goes, Jarvis, and it's like, oh shit, what's he gonna do? He doesn't have his supercomputer. 15 minutes later, he's got it. No big deal. Just he's got it. Yep. Not even trying. He's got it already. Yeah, it's there. No problem. Yep. Just boot it right back up. No big deal. Where is this thing based? You have one suit. That's all you have, and that's your only communication that we know of or care about, and we finally almost care about something. We're so close. Just plug some batteries into him, man. We're good to go. Charge right up there. And that's what I don't get either, is the recharging scene. He's recharging the suit for the first part, and he's just like, yo, man, the suit isn't recharged all the way, blah, 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 blah. When he's in Tennessee, and the kid has him actually into an actual outlet, charging. I'm assuming, but apparently that's not stronger than a 9-volt battery, because the guy later has to charge the suit again, and he's just plugged into a car battery, just like chilling on a boat. A car battery. But that jacks you up all the percentages for power that you really need. He's going to have to deal with it. Power wasn't even an aspect that you had to worry about. Nothing was. Nothing was, you didn't have, it was all safety netted. Everything. The cures, the suit, the villain. In fact, the villain was like the worst time of his life to be the villain. If he had showed up after this movie was done and been a villain in like the next movie, it would be a problem because there wasn't some giant 42,000 times safety net, and mock those words, 42,000 times safety net. You'll know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about when you see it. Saving his ass. He actually had no chance right from the get-go because of this fucking huge ass plot thing. And all it came to was at the end, the guy took something out, threw it. That was the whole movie. That's all you needed. Like I said, I was kind of upset by this whole entire situation. I've been tricked by Hollywood, and I admit it. They got me entertained. I'm not going to lie, the movie was entertaining. And if you like these superhero movies, you're probably going to like it. A lot of people liked it and said, oh, Iron Man, it's awesome, it's awesome, it's awesome. Not a lot of people are looking at it the same way I did. When a missile blows up 5 feet from your feet, you are dead or you are in some pain. And there wasn't even blood on the main character. It's like he gets wounded gradually through the movie, and everyone else gets wounded as far as their character needs to exist through the movie. That's basically, he's on a different timeline. His wounded percentages are like, here's his and here's everyone else's wounded bar, and it just happens to go as long as with the line he gets more and more wounded. Like he got more injured than when he was in a suit than when something blew up 3 feet in front of the man. And what's the delay time on news choppers? All right, because the guy saw like these choppers were far away that were when shit goes down they see it on the news, and they're like, oh fuck, that's gonna hit our house. There's no latency or anything in the news broadcast, right? Not only that, but there's a million news choppers around, but he's presumed dead after the whole entire incident. This is only in the first, like, maybe 45 minutes of the video, so don't worry, I'm not ruining it. You know he's gonna live. It's Iron Man. He's not gonna die anywhere, whatever. Basically, like I said, if you like superhero movies like I do, you're probably gonna enjoy it and be entertained by it. If you're brain dead, you're probably also going to be, entertained by it. Like I said, the CGI and the work done with a lot of the effects was awesome. There are just so many continuity issues, and I haven't even addressed them all. I kid you not. There's more continuity issues and there's more like reality issues than this. And this is just my first watch through. So if I ever see it again, I can guarantee I can probably fill up all my fingers with more. But for now, that's just where I'm going to leave it. Like I said, if you like the Ironman series, by all means go and see it. You're going to have to see it anyway just to like get a plot going for like some other movie and stuff like that. I saw the trailer for Thor. I want to know how I knew what it was. Thor was Natalie Portman in the first person. I was just like, you know what this is going to be? This is going to be Natalie Portman because everyone knows that bitch can't act for shit. She gets carried in roles by like Black Swan. The first Thor movie, all she was a girl that was like, "You're so handsome. Can I take you home with me, please?" And that was it. That was pretty much all she did. And then when the Avengers came out, she's like, "Where is she?" Well, we didn't have enough money to afford her in this movie, so she's just off on an adventure. Don't worry. You only come to Earth every so-and-so years, so, you know, you're not that important to her. Don't worry. You might love her, and she might be the love of your life, and you might be a god on another planet and shit, and you might not come here that often, but believe me, she's doing work that's far more important than saving the world and seeing your sorry ass, Thor. And that's really all I gotta say. That's the issues with these superhero movies are you can't... First off, you can't cite other superhero movies in a plot line and then not pay it off. You can't. He could have actually used the ending climax and the people that died in the ending climax of Iron Man 2, because there obviously were a lot of casualties as his post-traumatic stress thing that he was suffering from. But, you know, the wake of this army that he doesn't know, this alien army, kind of getting him stressed and shit. Whatever. He's, you know, after this movie, if I was him, I would have felt the exact same way. But the Colonel guy that was with him, I'm sorry, dude, you're getting dragged along for the ride. I would have punched Tony Stark at the end of it, knowing that he had all this extra power that he wasn't using. I would have just been like, dude, fuck you. You dragged me along on this shit, you got my life put in danger, and you could have just been like, Jarvis, you know what to do. So, like I said, go watch it if you want. You don't have to. You're not really missing too much. Not as bad as Iron Man 2, but basically the same amount of plot filler, if not more plot filler, wrapped up in a bow at the end, and you just feel stupid for going at the end. If you're going for the storyline, don't do it. Just don't. Just save yourself. Wait until the next Avengers movie comes out, because everything will just be answered that way. It's the easiest way to possibly do it. The only movies you actually need to see for Avengers, the first one is Iron Man 2, Thor, and the first 15 minutes of Captain America, because you know he's just going to get that shit back anyway. And that's pretty much my review. You guys take care. I'll see you guys next time.
Now, this is my job. I will not quit it. Pull me out the depths when I thought that I was finished. Yeah, I question if I could go the distance. That's just the work, regardless of who's listening. Listen. See, I was meant to be a warrior, fight something amongst me, leave here victorious, classroom of kids, or a venue performing. If I'd done it for the money, I'd have been a fucking lawyer. Concrete, vagabond, van telling stories. Humbled by the road, I'm realizing I'm not important. See, life's a beautiful struggle, I record it. Hope it helps you maneuvering through yours. That's why we stay in the lab at night. I've been staring into this pad for over half of my life. A true artist won't be satisfied, so I guess that's the sacrifice.